It's the Oregon Ducks and the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Reese Davis, David Powell again, Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Howie Rowe on the sideline.
I caught up with the Oregon head coach before the game. He has been warning his players all week. They're in the top 25. They might have the most talent, but he understands this environment is insane. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football.
Good morning, Rebel.
They can disrupt.
How you doing this morning?
Communication at the line of scrimmage. He has been playing crowd noise all week in practice to make sure his players are prepared. Back to you.
Howie, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Mississippi State ready to kick off to get this game started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Running inside, it's Hill. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. We talked about it earlier. Now this home crowd making life difficult.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Catch in the middle. It's hooked.
Running some DoorDash, trying for some extra money. I got you.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. On the run, it's Hill. Not a whole
Good morning, Carter.
made there on the short run. And the Ducks are in the hurry up. Moore with the play fake. Finds his tight end. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work.
Appreciate that daily heart, me Rebel.
Holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different
I think
spots.
State can go 8-4. I've been predicting 7-5, but I could see 8-4.
Got a man. It's Johnson. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
And I tell you what, these deep shots, they're so hard to defend. You gotta
Guys, my talking may be limited.
Kind of stay in his hip pocket, stay close to him, and then
Welcome in, B. Walker.
does here and makes a nice play on the football to bat it away.
I wanted to stream, but I can't talk too much, so.
Throw again. Makes the grab. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
And you've already seen this QB, man. He's willing to spread the ball around and take with the defense.
I'm going to be bold. 9-3. We're going 8-3 going into the Egg Bowl. Let's go.
When you get it to him,
That would be nice.
things happen. He can chew up chunks of yards and make those big plays.
It's complete. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line. Set up with
I mean, B-Bowl, what's the worst that could happen? It didn't come true.
Run it. It's Davison. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And the pressure.
There you go, user.
The offense right now is moving in the wrong direction. They weren't able to get a touchdown on that first down play. Now giving up a negative play on second down. You better be.
I was ringing it loud and proud at that Arizona State game last year.
A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Now here's Moore. Fires to the wideout. Looking for the goal line. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Moore to throw for it on fourth down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Touchdown, Ducks! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I love the aggressiveness early. Love that they went for it on fourth down. They punch it in. They get the 7, and here's the thing, Palmer. I love the aggressiveness. When you start to get this goal-to-goal situation,
Just James says, till we have blisters.
they get a stop. They got to go the whole length of a field against my squad. Love people that go for touchdowns instead of field goals down here.
Well, I think the offensive line also helps the head coach make that call, knowing that he can trust these guys to get it done. These guys are battle-tested. A lot of these players have been in big games and played in big moments. So here you are early in this situation. Let's roll the dice. Let's capitalize on this and trust those big fellas to get it done.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Taylor wants to throw it. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
What are you doing, Kamario?
It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll...
Oh my gosh.
And down he goes. A sack on 4th down, and the defense gets the football back.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did
Slide
not
him one
know
way.
he was that
He comes from the other side.
This early in the game, 4th and long. I thought he just punt that one away and let his defense take the field.
Throws toward the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it.
I got switch stick.
Touchdown, Ducks.
Man, talk about playing complementary football. You get the sudden change, you get the turnover, and now you turn it into points immediately. Nice job by the defense forcing it, the offense taking advantage and putting points on the board.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. He'll be brought down at the...
War Dog, appreciate that follow on TikTok.
Coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25.
I am a State fan, Grayson.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Taylor wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh my goodness.
And the defense set him up.
I'm giving him this game.
The pick was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for...
Ever went to a game? Yes, multiple. I was at Arizona State game last year.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense...
Where are you from? Southeast Mississippi.
The head coach has got to get his team...
Sorry about my voice, guys. I got a sinus infection.
Calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense put you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Here's more to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right.
This is terrible.
Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. From the red zone, it's Hill. He's stopping behind the line of scrimmage here.
Cool Magic, appreciate that follow.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
I'm from Vardaman, same county as Calhoun City.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all three phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down.
C. Jones, appreciate that follow on TikTok.
Here before the end of the first half.
And the point after is good. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away. Breaks into the open. Hits him with a stiff arm. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
When we're running it,
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's a gift to Bothwell. Speeding down.
you mean me and you playing, or? That's the case whenever you're ready.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You gotta bottle him.
Yeah, whenever you get ready, man.
Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. You saw it right there.
The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution.
I'm running Mississippi State Dynasty too. I'm running that West Virginia playbook. Yeah, I've played against that West Virginia playbook. It's pretty rough.
Paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
The Ducks want to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Moore. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this third down in Starkville.
I'm
This time
on.
it's complete. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Oh my goodness.
Finding some room. And he waltzes in for the
Oh my goodness.
touchdown, Oregon.
And just keep feeding this guy the football, and this scoreboard's going to keep...
You ready now, Kyle?
This dude is unbelievable. He needs just a little bit of space, and he has gone off to the races. This offense, David, has so many weapons, but this running back is a game changer.
He is, and so many weapons is right, and this defense has had absolutely no answer so far. Giving up way too many points early in this football game. They need to have a conversation on the sidelines. Get the defensive coordinator, get everybody involved. They need more juice, and they got to find some answers fast.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. It's complete to the right. Still running at the 40. Hits the accelerator to the right. The 20. Into the house. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find...
I just need my DBs to start collapsing on some of these passes. Nice block. Yeah, it was a nice block.
Kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field
Not
position.
sure why that went out of bounds, but okay.
The decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The run inside. It's Hill. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Firing to the right, complete. At the 35, he's got room. Quick step and go. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way.
No, this is like my 4th season of college football playoff.
If you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Throwing more. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Yeah, I think they do. I hadn't really paid that much attention to it.
The snapping the football, everybody being on time, man. This crowd really affecting the football game.
Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
Aerosmith fan, appreciate that follow on TikTok.
And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Evans. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race.
You just beat Oregon with SMU? Nice.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right.
Anthony Evans? That's right. He was in the stream yesterday.
On that one. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dante Moore. Fires to the big fella. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. The Ducks headed quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Listen, a lot of time, tips and deflections are because you got great eyes and vision on the quarterback. You see him release the football, you break on it, you tip that thing, and make sure the receiver can't get it.
And they can't make the connection.
Mississippi State versus Oregon. I wish.
This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
On the gun, on 3rd down, Dante Moore. Gonna take a shot. And it's caught inside the 20.
You got to swat that. Come on. I hit square to try to jump up and swat it. He didn't swat it. This is the new college game, yeah.
Here's more to throw. Intercepted deep in his own end. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. Never a good time for a turnover, but it always seems a little worse when you're about to knock on the door.
Dang, every time I see you live.
It's this area of the field, Reese, where your execution really has to be great. Because down in the red zone, the windows to throw into for a quarterback, they're smaller and they close a lot quicker. So you really have to be on the same page as your wide receiver. And that time, the offense and the QB simply were not.
We're trying.
Get hit. They just okay. They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Mississippi State calls the second of its 3 timeouts.
He should have ran. Good pick.
For what's left in this first half. Might be changing the route. Taylor wants to throw it. Fires complete on the crosser. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first
Appreciate that, Zert. J.J. Hill is overall 67. I am a Mississippi State fan.
We're just about ready to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to
Same
be
here.
found as he stopped at the 18. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at half.
How's the game so far? Worth it? Yeah. It takes some getting used to, but I like it.
Of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the
Ain't never seen bro winning yet.
scoring right here would be huge.
And the Bulldogs in the hurry up.
You ain't been in here long enough, I guess.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Unleashes one. Complete to the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
And this quarterback's got some speed. You see him use those wheels to get outside. He was on the run. Nobody even close to him defensively before he was able to find an open target to get the first down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Gets rid of it. It's complete on the right side. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his...
Are you full-time? I'm not full-time streamer. I stream when I'm not at work. I work 3 weeks on, 3 weeks off.
Taylor wants to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after
It's definitely worth getting.
They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time,
unleashes one deep. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to...
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Got some room to run.
Can't catch.
Touchdown, Duck.
You should have had that.
Defense putting points on the board. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. And that will leave them with just time.
Aiden Williams should have had that first bomb I threw him.
How about a game?
Catch meter strikes again.
Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do.
I turned the catch meter off, but I had to turn it back on because they had me dropping wide open passes for game-winning touchdowns. But I didn't have the catch meter on.
And he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Taylor wants to throw it. Quickly complete. Oh, he's got some space.
I know you wanted to raise a little right there.
Pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the
It is what it is, man.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in.
Oh, the ball away.
He brought down a huge loss on the play. After that sack, they're in a different zip code now. Second and long working here.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Making side adjustments here. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Working that left side. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46. Mississippi State right back to the line.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open.
He wants to go deep. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays.
Eli, I appreciate that. Follow on TikTok.
It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now give it to Fluff. Maybe a crease. Oh, and he ruins the big gator with a fumble.
Let's go.
Takes it in. Touchdown, Bulldog.
And I love the way they just came out in the second half. The passing game, it was a little touch and go in the first half, right? What did they do well? They ran the football. They come out in the second half, Palmer, more of the same. They didn't abandon it. They break the long run, and they cut into this.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? For them right now, the key is scoring points. They keep turning it over. They were turning it over, throwing the football, so let's run it. Now,
Hail State, Truett.
like that, if I was this offensive coordinator, I would just keep giving this guy the football, regardless of what the defense does, and see if he can break another long one.
Breaks the tackle. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And as they get him to the ground...
What's up, Booby? Welcome in.
Time will expire here in the third. That's the end.
Kyo 1K. Appreciate that follow on TikTok.
This has been utter domination.
Oh, that's Camario. Welcome in, Camario. I know that name.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. A designed run.
Let's go.
And he'll step into the end zone.
There he is, right there.
Mississippi State.
The one and only Camario Taylor. Let's go.
I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense.
I'm 2-0. I'm 2-0 this season. I beat Alabama and Louisville last night.
And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run.
K1 Heisman year loading. Let's go.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
All right, boys, let's play some defense.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. They'll move the wide receiver. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now not giving up the first down.
And he'll be brought down.
All right, here we go.
As the crowd gets behind this defense. Moore trying to get everyone on the same page. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it, setting up a 4th down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He's got enough for the first down, and they
Come on now.
and convert to keep the drive going. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
And tackled there by the defense.
Guys, I apologize for the lack of talking, but as you can probably tell, I'm a little sick.
They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side, so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
I switched stick.
Wide open downfield. And this defense was
Ah.
as he weaved his way and got
And trying. Appreciate that follow on TikTok. Switched it. Got me
And
again.
the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill. He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7.
Hill State 5, coach.
As much time remaining as possible, the defense uses a timeout. 1:53 showing on the clock. Hard-hitting tackle. Mississippi State calls the second of its 3 timeouts.
Said you switched it to late to none.
The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Quickly complete. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
All right, Camario. Appreciate you hopping in the stream. Hill State.
Fires to the end zone. Down, Ducks. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Hope to see you in here again soon.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And he knocks
Zach, welcome in. Appreciate that Daily Heart me.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Taylor wants to throw. He's taking a deep shot. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get...
Caught, and he's got room.
Let's go.
He's inside the 40, the 20, 10.
Too little, too late, but
Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
He's not quite going to get there, and the try for two fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Final timeout taken by the Bulldogs. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. They'll keep it on the ground. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This over if I just take a knee.
This has got to make this team feel good. They were road warriors coming into this hostile environment and playing as well as they did. That's going to make them feel great moving forward.
4th down, Moore. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. After this, it'll be a wrap. Moore throws to the wideout. Final shot falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense...
See if I see that guy in the
Unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
in the leaderboards. One of the guys I've been playing that plays with Texas all the time, I saw him last night, number 7. Played him about 3 or 4 times. That guy right there, Way 11 Y Mac. I played him like 3 times.
You have to do is insert.
I gotta get used to using the switch stick. I don't hardly ever use it. The times it got me last time was just I accidentally hit it, changing settings right before the snap. So I'd swap to the corner by accident. I need to focus on the switch stick though.
His team has to stay locked in and focused to make it happen on the road today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. He'll bring it out. It's Lyle. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. wide receiver going in motion. Here's Darian Mensa to throw. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an
Have you tried any others? I have not played with anybody but Mississippi State.
drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
I love the offense coming out being aggressive on the first play of the game. They're trying to take momentum right away, but the defense was waiting and they were ready, and they get the interception. You can't start a ball game better than the way the defense just did there.
I'm about to say, the defense loves that they came out like that, too. Like, expecting the pass, played the pass, made the first big play in this ball game, the very first play of the game.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Handoff, left Bothwell. They get him corralled.
What's up, Steven? Welcome in.
This offense has
Oh, no, I respect most people being using top tier team. Yeah, that's why I've been struggling. I mean, I've been playing top teams with our top players using top teams.
And he does a really nice job.
The guy that's ranked number 7 right now, I've played him 3 times with Texas. This is College 27. Reagan P2, appreciate that follow. Sam, welcome in.
That strong play on first down there, right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. And they go for the sneak on 2nd down, and nothing doing.
I don't know if the offense is going to call these quarterback sneaks very much more in this game. That defense in the interior, they are tough.
I use Oklahoma State because that's my favorite college and they're way better on the game this year. Nice.
Using his feet.
Come on, Camario.
Nothing. Denied right in his tracks, and it's 4th down for this defense.
Yeah, the defense just too good there. They're trying to run it in on 3rd down and be physical up front. The defense, though, having none of it, creating a negative play and now setting up 4th down.
Sweet.
The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll run it with Bothwell. He's not quite going to get there. They'll turn it over on downs as the defense stops him a few yards short.
Guess I should have wasted a timeout.
10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space.
Or not wasted. I guess I should have used a timeout.
Running inside. It's Fletcher. Strong run.
Kick that field goal.
Picks up 4 out to the 9.
Yeah.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the stick.
Might have a chance. Brought down at the 20. It's a 1st down as this offense tries to get something going from deep in its own territory. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open. That could have
I try to go to at least 1 a year.
needs to settle down a little bit.
If I can make 2, great, but I try to go to at least 1 a year.
Tell him where to go with the ball.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Goes down immediately, but that's just what they needed. It'll be a 1st down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the big
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
The run inside. It's Fletcher. And a decent gain there.
Hell State got him, Goblin. Negative. Got him, Goblin. Where they gobbling at? That's why we swept y'all in baseball 4 times.
Motion from the wide. So Miami signals for a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Mensah to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And they'll make the stop.
See in Miami now? Okay, okay. Yep. I think this is my 2nd time playing Miami.
We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle.
Still didn't make it Omaha. Y'all made it Omaha. Y'all made it Omaha because y'all got an easy draw.
Find a little rhythm here in the 2nd.
And y'all didn't. Y'all went to Omaha and won just as many games in Omaha as we did. All y'all done was secured having Mike Bianco back another year so y'all can get swept by Mississippi State again.
The Hurricanes send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first. It's a fake. He wants to throw. Uncorks it. And the pass is incomplete, and the fake punt is a wash. They managed to get the throw off, but couldn't get the completion. You always wonder, why not just leave the offense out there and run a pass play?
All right, we'll take that. I hate wins like that, but whatever. Yeah, the catch meter, if you have it on, it's offense and defense. You can have it on for offense or defense or both. So guys, if y'all didn't know, let me show y'all this real quick. If you don't like your offensive team's playbook, you go here to settings. If you change your playbooks right here, it takes them into the game. Even if you don't, even if you leave it as, because you can't change it in game or before the game starts. You set it right here, you're going into the game with that playbook. On your catching, I set this at 5 yards. That way, a little pass out of the backfield, I don't have to use timing base. Anything over 5 yards, I do. I have not. I've used Ohio State's, Mississippi State's, Georgia's, and now I'm using Tennessee's. I kind of like Tennessee's. So right here, it's still going to show, well, I guess they don't even show playbooks, but yeah, you go into the game with your playbook, with the playbook from that sentence. Is the Georgia GT playbook any good? Also, what are the most important settings to change? I just missed it. I tried turning, hold up. I tried turning the catch meter off, but they kept making me drop wide open passes in crucial moments of the game. So now I'm forcing myself to use the catch meter. But I set it to 5 yards. Because I don't want to have to use a catch meter on a bullet pass right out of the backfield. I want to have some time to react. And when you're using the catch meter, don't hold the button down to try to stop it at the right point. Just tap the button right before the ball hits your receiver's hands.
Coach Ryan Day told me before the game, he is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about
tough matchup.
level of
Yeah.
communication here on the road. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Mississippi State about to put it away as we start the festivities. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. There he goes. Nice.
You got to smack Ohio State in the mouth.
Move the sticks with the first down.
That's a really nice run right there. And one of the things I love about him, he runs with such physicality and with the toughness. Do you think Woody Hayes, the great Ohio State coach, would have loved to have this guy in his backfield?
And a heat road get home. And the quarterback goes down at the 17.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
Can't make the connection in the defense, putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
That is exactly how you set a tone when you're on defense, and especially when you're at home. If you can get them and force them into a punt early, keep that crowd going and involved, man, is it fun to play defense.
Yeah, I'm just playing online.
The offense on the field, they're going to go for it in this situation. Fourth down, Saying. Fires to the wideout. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. This offense has it with really good field position. Here's a gift to Bothwell. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
And they're not on the same page there. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He splits the uprights, and that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick it in this field goal. They got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on fourth basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on fourth down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Play fake, Sayin. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Throws it back across his body, and what do you
You can just tell Julian Sayin ain't never tried gas station food.
That return going instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. So guys, we'll see this offense again. Handoff, Fluff Bothwell. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They go right back to it.
Come on.
That is
Block,
a big
guys.
win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Plucks it out of the air. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there.
Field goal, go for it. Field goal, go for it.
Here, but I like the call, getting the drag. You get the catch. He advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up 4th and short.
So Ohio State, we got to kick the field goal, don't we?
You've got a place somewhere that can go pick up this first down.
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down.
I missed it.
38 for a 48-yard attempt. Tried to give it enough body English, but missed it. It's
Come on, Shane.
point game after the miss. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Say it. Caught.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end.
I made way harder kicks than that.
In this game, it could lead to a high
Slow meter, and I just missed it.
offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Escapes the pressure to his right. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And as an offense, you've got such a special talent playing QB. You've got to do a better job protecting him. If you can let this guy set his feet, he can light this defense up.
Quickly out to the tight end.
Yeah, it should have been a pick. It definitely should have been a pick.
And they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Escapes the pressure going right. Finds the tight end. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another.
Kick meters should be slower if they don't pick field goal block. Yeah.
Down in the quarter as they come to the line. Sayin. Working the big fella to the corner. And he's brought.
How was that not a pick?
Nice gain.
We were all over it.
Into the period, and Mississippi State is on top. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Again, it's Sayin. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him. And
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Sayin to throw for it on 4th. Takes a hit as he fires. Open on the right side.
Playing the Acorns.
And they'll get the ball back, stopping him short of the first down.
That's right, Kim Folk.
coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
They give it to him again. Oh, there's a crease. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. Still on his feet at the 35. Turning it on.
Taylor to the house. Let's go. Hail State. I always milk the clock to make sure I get the last drive before half.
At any point on the field, and he shows you how it's done right there.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out.
Campo says, hail steak. I like me a good steak now.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Here's Julian saying to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline.
Looks like it's going a bit better for you now. Yeah, it's been a little bit better.
Takes it down to the 37.
I'm 1-1 on the day. You're down 24-7. Nice. What playbook you use, Marcus?
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Moving out to the right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last.
Yeah, over Kelly Jones, guys.
Looking for a man. It's Sayed. Under fire. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. Sayed back to the air. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Bringing it back. The 30.
Let's go.
The 20. Touchdown Bulldogs.
I use that default, but I have a mix of 6 plays. It's hard to stop. I got you. Kamario Taylor was in here a while ago. Kamario and Kyle Ferry. He got them quitting today. Yeah, he dropped the follow too. I'd have to scroll back up and see, but he said he saw his lookalike out there, and then said we headed to the top, and then he'll see us there. Jerry says, I see them boys every day. Yeah, it was. Uh-oh.
Mississippi. It's the Mississippi State Bulldogs and the Ole Miss Rebels. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Thanks, guys. Coach Golding told me before the game, even though their opponent today is not ranked in the top 25, he's been warning his players all week. Do not overlook anyone. We have to be the best version of ourselves today. I'll keep you posted on how it's going at halftime. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Mississippi State ready to kick off to get this game started.
Carter said it's showtime now.
He'll bring it out. It's Alexander. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
Them summer cold. Yeah, I got a, it's a sinus infection, but it's terrible.
That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it.
I went and got a shot the other day for it, and they gave me some meds. I went and got some more meds this morning. I got to get knocked out for Friday. I got to go back to work.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Pulls it in. It's Gill. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Following Ole Miss' 1926 victory in Starkville, a melee between the fans ensued. Imagine that in this rivalry. So the two sides got together and said, what we need is a trophy to calm the passions of each side, and they settled on the golden egg. Thus, the Egg Bowl was born.
Yeah, what calms everybody down more than a golden egg? I mean, just the perfect recipe. We have all been in the booth calling these games. Jesse, we know the adrenaline, the emotion that goes into this football game.
Yeah, they do not like each other. There's no question. And the funny thing is, that's actually a golden football. Back in the 1920s, I guess the football looked a little bit more like an egg. It was a bit fatter, looked more like a rugby ball.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long. Containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
Offense changing the play. Taylor wants to throw it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And everyone needs to have their packages. When they go 5 wide and they spread you wide, what's your answers? And I like the defense right here, bringing pressure, getting to the quarterback, and hitting him as he throws the football.
A run for the quarterback. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
Now give it to Fluff. Got a little grass, and he finds some solid space.
Oh, my bad, my bad.
Before the defense is able to stop
I said I don't play road to college. I play road to college football playoff. I don't do.
You can have that kind of success on first down runs.
I don't do road to glory and dynasty.
Your entire playbook moving forward.
They're looking to throw on second and short. Gets it to the back. Breaks into the open. Drills him with the bar. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just
Found
get
it
him
between the
ball
guards.
close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He might want another play. Taylor wants to throw. Hauls it in. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Nice job.
Especially they put microtransactions on a single player mode like that.
Across the field, giving his quarterback a nice, easy target. That's an easy completion.
Just going to keep it after the snap. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be fourth down.
People talk about physical tackles all the time. That's how you deliver the boom. Lower your pads, run your feet, take that guy from hip
Do it, take the points, guys.
flat backwards on his back.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. And he'll try it to the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad.
Points or go for it.
The Bulldogs using their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend.
Xander, appreciate that follow. Little Allen, appreciate that follow. Little Smack says go for it.
Sending the special teams out on fourth down and 3. Quarterback keeper. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
Hail State, Grayson.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
AJ Swan's good for passing.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the counter. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter.
Crazy part about it, I live in Oxford where Ole Miss is located. Put Dre Riley in, 21. I put him in yesterday.
And we've come to the end of
I got to leave my safeties in. I'm already at disadvantage enough with
heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. The Rebels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go to the counter. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
you be going to Mississippi State game. I plan on going to 1 or 2 this year. Probably the Oklahoma or Missouri game this year.
Legs being hiked, coaches being fired. This has it all, guys.
And such proud people in the state of Mississippi that love their football. And it feels like, Palmer, these games always come down to something at the end of the game that's so fun and controversial.
What I love about this rivalry, too, is that historically there hasn't been a lot of conference championship implications or national title implications, but they play this game at the very end of the year, and it just matters so much.
Mississippi says I'm from Starkville. Nice.
entire season.
I'm from Southeast Mississippi.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete
Ricky
it.
Storm, appreciate that follow. Bill Stevenson, appreciate that follow on TikTok.
32, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
No, I'm 2 hours. 2 hours from Starkville.
This isn't 1930 football. Try to get the 1st down.
Ah,
He's got
picked
enough.
the wrong guy.
Roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Southeast, the coast. Not quite, not quite. I'm about an hour and a half from the coast.
Wants to throw it. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires into traffic. It's picked off.
Do you want to be on the game this year, Mississippi State Ole Miss?
You get in 2nd and forever. The defense knows. They make you one-dimensional. They know you're going to take shots down.
I did get 27 early. I got it last Thursday.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Might be calling a hot route. Calls his own number. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go.
Oh, he's got some speed.
Let's go.
He's at the slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
JJ,
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the
JJ's overalls is 67.
absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
I'm doing Road to the College Football Playoff, Cass.
Ball will come out to the
I'm just playing whoever it gives me. What level do you have it on? I mean, it's Heisman. It's the online level.
something going here late in the half. On the move.
I'm playing playing a ranked game.
Minimal gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire.
It's definitely...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for
At Fierce, and you the one talking about not using AJ Swan.
By this defense, setting the tone early. In the 1st half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team.
He's gonna quit if he don't get this.
They're not setting up to punt. They're going to try to cut into this lead.
But he got it.
Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
He don't like man
A lot
defense.
about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And to get rid of it quickly.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, and why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back.
Negative, buddy. Negative.
Running inside the 20.
Hail State.
The pick 6. He takes it in.
Bye. Actually, you know that's not going to happen in real life. Oh, yeah. We got Ole Miss this year. You Jonathan Bankston? That's right. I hope it's how the game goes this year. Yeah. Trinidad gonna win the Heisman this year? Nah. Trinidad's gonna fall off because he ain't got Lane Kiffin.
Glad to have you with us from Davis Wade Stadium in Starkville, Mississippi. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Hey guys, checking in with the Texas head coach before the game. This is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise.
He should have went to LSU with him. Yep.
See if it pays off today.
Yeah, they didn't have a whole off season to get ready for
Thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup.
Ole Miss without Lane.
Mississippi State about to boot it away as we start the festivities.
J.J. Hill's
No chance at a
only
return
67
here.
overall.
Drive at their own 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Now here's Manning. Blasted as he lets it go. He's got an open man. Really good job to pick up a chunk.
All right, don't go up for it.
Out to the 39-yard line. First down here for the offense. Throwing Manning. Good timing on the quick out. Now they're starting to feel
They really want J.J. Hill in?
down at the 44.
Oh, I understand he's good in real life, but he's not good on the game. His overall is 67 with a speed of 82.
Fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch.
I'm already at a disadvantage enough playing
Some feelings, Jesse.
with Mississippi State against these top teams.
And a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open.
He's actually not even high enough in the depth chart for me to put him in without doing it outside of the game.
Jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it.
Hugh says, let's go Texas.
Disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list.
I got to see how he is in the first game of the season.
Stuffing the run on that play right there.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that
Alfro says, go Vols. Hill State.
completions, man, that is impressive.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. 4th down, Manning. Fires to the big fella. Open space at the 25. Snags it, and there's running room. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs.
Wait, room.
He's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And he tacks on the extra point. Coming out with it, it's Evans. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return.
Seven wins, maybe 8.
They'll start on the ground with Buck Bothwell. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Quarterback making adjustments. This is a design run, and he is stopped.
That was an easy first down, and they literally did not block that
Not just so you
tackle.
get to make a big play on defense, but it's also a TFL, tackle for loss. It doesn't get better than that.
Quarterback keeps it. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's
Hail State, Colton.
I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Right back to it. Thrust that arm out. Smashes him with the... Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Fires to the tight end.
Bothwell not playing? No.
On that pass play in prime position for a score.
Nice quick.
Appreciate it, Q.
It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here.
Here we go. Ready. Blue 85. Blue 85. Joker.
They want to run this quarterback. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Simon. Gets it out to the 20. About
Harrison, appreciate that follow on TikTok.
Just taking a knee in the end zone. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Here's a heat. Fires into traffic. Picked off. And he's still running.
Let's go, Braylon Womack. Let's go.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Makes a catch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
He missed a wide open receiver. That's good.
5 wide on 2nd and 8.
I'm normally the ones missing them, so it's nice when it happens to somebody else.
Quarterback making checks.
139 Albatross.
Now on the move. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Looks as if he's going to run it. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone of the 14.
Man, that quarterback can...
What you predict the state's record? 7 wins, maybe 8.
All across college football, all quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimum gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Bowl game? What bowl game? Or are they going to make a bowl game?
They'll keep it on the ground. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Yeah, they're going to make a bowl game.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He'll take it himself. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Timeout taken by Texas. It's
Hit a
their
slant.
second. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Looking to move the chains. Mississippi State lines up on 4th down. Quarterback will keep it. No room to run, and he'll be stopped for no gain on 4th and 2.
I should have threw it.
Yeah, and he calls his own number, tries to go get the first down, but he just couldn't get to it. Nice job by the defense, locking in, not letting him get that extra couple yards that he needed to get the big.
State's going to the Natty.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job.
Should have took the easy 3.
They won't have
I know.
And we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. They'll mark it down at the 17, and that'll be enough to move the chains.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the...
Snags it, and he's open. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss.
They got Taylor and Natty. Here they come.
Dude on the field. That time completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
So now it's 2nd and long. Manning to the air again. He's got it down the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And that's this guy's 3rd catch now on the drive, and I like how this offense just keeps going back to him. Look, if you're not going to cover him, we're going to keep throwing him the football. We don't have to overthink this thing, and as every completion happens, the quarterback is gaining more and more confidence in this guy.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Manning. The sweet feet buy a little time. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Man, I don't know if you want that guy outside the pocket very often because he's so fast and he could do some damage, but they did a nice job containing him. Once he left the pocket, they were ready for it, came to him, he tried to throw the football. Nice hit on the quarterback as he's throwing to force a bad pass.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
The Longhorns line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback.
Why does he keep going that way? I don't know. He's looking for something. It ain't there, though.
Field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Quarterback may change this route. Taylor wants to throw it. That, friends, incomplete.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Throwing right. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds.
And for a defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that quarterback off his spot where he feels very comfortable, and they get him flushed outside of the pocket, and good perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody's still covering their guys, moving across the field with the QB. Nowhere to go with the football.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. We've got a timeout in the waning.
He keep rolling right, not left.
Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Can they catch him? The speed, the shifting.
Mississippi State.
all on display in that sweet return.
Aaron Rosebud, appreciate that follow.
And the Longhorns will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Evans. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Mississippi State.
Back to the field to go to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass.
I hope I come across your page on game day. When does college football start? In August. Or is it September?
Nice job by the defense being
Maybe the first Monday of September. Or the first Saturday of September.
Long way to go after the loss on the last play.
I don't.
Taylor wants to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Makes the catch. There he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
Man, this guy is so dangerous running it, and the speed can also help him extend the play to hurt you throwing it, David. As a defense, what do you got to do to keep this guy in the pocket?
Well, the hard part
October
is
31st.
the pocket, you have to play the second play. The first play, everybody had a route to run, but the second play, it's a scramble drill.
What's October 31st?
Cut and do something different. So it's so annoying. It's frustrating to have a guy like this that can get outside the pocket and do so much damage.
Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down.
What a run
Texas
by
and Mississippi State? Okay.
One of the best in the entire country, and his ability to make people
Starts
miss
August
is
29th.
the reason why, guys. That's one thing that's just not coachable. You have it or you don't. That was something they identified in him when they were recruiting him to come play in this offense, and now it's come to fruition. Defenses have such a hard time bringing him down. This defense is going to have to do a better job gang tackling as this game goes on.
This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. This quarterback part of their running game. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Bothwell breaking big tackles today. Yeah.
Should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that
Always playing Texas.
that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and you know it's just and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. From 55 yards out, and he...
Finna go golfing. You a golf guy? I don't play golf.
How about it? 50 plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Here's Arch to throw. Got his man on the right. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. How about this running back's ability to get into a pass pattern and get into one downfield?
Yeah, I like it, and I like the offensive coordinator continuing to work the running back in the passing game. Do more of this. It's easy. It's not hard routes. It's not things you have to do.
Yeah, I can't get into golf either.
And what I find when my guy's better than yours and how I take advantage of it.
Here's a little room there. The 40. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Texas! And that one will give them the lead. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the
Oh, look, it's just like real life last year.
That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Evans. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll start on the ground with Buck Bothwell. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Taylor wants to throw it. The quick out. And he's down right there. Picked up a few, but still some work to do to get a first down.
Nice job there.
I'm using Tennessee's right now. It's my favorite so far.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On the move. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down.
I've used Mississippi State's, Georgia's, Ohio State's, and Tennessee's.
The scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the first down. Here's a give to Bothwell. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And maybe the big
Manning is a C+ quarterback.
They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the fourth quarter, they're going to need it.
Bluff Bothwell again. That'll be enough to give Mississippi State a fresh set of downs.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. They'll give it to Fluff. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You got to have that defense.
Every team's top player ends up being a kicker or punter.
Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. They're working that left side. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Taylor wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Wow.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. So the defense sets them up for that interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punching a score, and they'll go home with the W. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And this is a moment with the lead late on third down that I would put the ball in the quarterback's hands and trust him to get this first down to keep you on the field. He's one of the most highly rated guys in the country. Throwing it, and if it's not there, use his God-given athleticism to go keep these sticks moving.
Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The way the NIL works, player would choose a school that hasn't offered money over one that offers less. Wow.
They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. Manning to throw for it on fourth. Here's the pressure. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
And as a defense, that's all you can ask for. Give the ball back to your offense. Yes, you're still down. You gave them a chance. They got the football. They got some time left. Now can they put a drive together? Maybe go tie this game. Maybe go win this game. Great stop by this defense.
Thinking about using a timeout right here after that run play. And listen, I get you're trying to keep the defense off guard, but you're losing this game. You've got to throw the football. Now is the time. You've got to be aggressive, trailing in this 2-minute situation.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Taylor wants to throw it. Tagged out of the air. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Throw the ball away.
Can't find anyone open.
His throwing away is terrible.
A sack here late in the fourth.
It's so delayed.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Soft spot in the middle. Mississippi State calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. The clock is relentlessly working against them. Down 4, they'll go for it on 4th down. He wants to change this route. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He's got it. First down and more. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got out of trouble and throws. It's complete to the right. Runs through a man. He might have some space. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds left on the clock. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a 4th quarter lead. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. A designed run.
Let's go. Anthony Evans in the house.
The offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
Welcome in, Anthony Evans.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
Camario was in here earlier. Apologize for the voice. I got a sinus infection. Terrible sinus infection.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Here's Manning to throw. Pressure coming. Being chased. Got the first himself. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. got to find a completion on this one. Fires to the wideout.
Let's go.
Incomplete. A
Let's go.
last effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it.
Hail State, baby. I don't play in tournaments. Not really. I hosted some tournaments last year on stream, but
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and
thought I saw that guy's name a while ago, but I might not have. Maybe not. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Or dude just sent me a message calling me a coward.
Stadium in Starkville, Mississippi. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Mississippi State Bulldogs.
Same guy again.
Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down the sideline.
Same guy.
Guys, I caught up with Coach Steve Sarkisian before the game. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under Coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. But I do know it's always a good game when these guys match up. Guys?
Okay, Holly. The Longhorns ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Tackled and brought down right.
I don't really know what.
Good coverage there.
People so funny.
Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They'll start on the ground with Fluff Bothwell. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Might as well stick with him. And he's dragged down.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. Taylor wants to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And that is how you silence this
Oh,
Rockets.
sorry, my daughter came in.
Offensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on third down.
Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. This guy is a daring punt return, man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Keep it on the ground. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
A cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Smothers. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Arch Madness. Looking for a huge play. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages, because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This defense,
Wow.
Spectacular layout and catch. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over the middle of the field, but he runs that post, lays out, makes the play for his quarterback. It's a tough hombre.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Manning. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and keep up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
and that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. This.
Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Fourth down, Manning. Fires toward the end zone.
Let's go.
Oh, he dropped it.
What's up? Glad to see your channels grow. What's up?
And didn't look it all the way in.
Welcome in, Landon.
Really wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it.
1v1 me.
Play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Buck Bothwell. The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Knocked off his feet. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line. Might be changing the route. Shotgun snap on third down. The sure hands, it's Black. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff, Fluff Bothwell. Inside the...
Let's go, Fluff.
On the move at the 30.
I do. I like the game.
Big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On first down, it's Bothwell again. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale.
Which side is their line is faster?
Little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball.
Is the left side faster or the right side?
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll run it with Bothwell. And a nice run there before the
1K Fluff, welcome in.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a third down and goal.
Defense going all in to stop the run. Using his
Let's go, Hail State.
And they finally lift the lid. Man, I didn't know if we were going to be 0-0 going into that.
Is that Fluff Bothwell in the chat?
The offense finally puts
Apologize for the voice, guys.
breaks that seal. Excited to see now if this opens things up, calms people down, and lets them have a little more success.
And the PAT makes it.
You inspired me to pick a bad tee.
They put together a
Or a bad team.
touchdown drive, and it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. And he's not going to take the touchback. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after 3.
We're on a 4-game winning streak, guys.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. They make the stop, pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Arch is going to throw for it. Got it. Runs through the tackle. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The last completion.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
2nd and 4. Going to work in the air, it's Manning. Makes the catch, it's Smothers. Wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field.
I'm starting medium bad like BYU.
Find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Who needs that smell salt? Goodness gracious, that linebacker just opened the eyes of the running back, running through the hole and hitting him right in the mouth.
And man, he may have to have the molars checked out after that one, but at least he was able to hang on to the football.
Secure that football. It is hard to do when you get hit that hard, especially when you get that face right there on the football. Nice job by the back holding the ball.
Nice.
What's up, LD? Welcome in, welcome in.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play.
I just beat this guy a while ago,
Athleticism, and he showed
right
you
before
he
this, and then he sent me a profanity-laced message that I was a coward. So, I am 4-1 on the day.
And you know what they deliver on 3rd down. More cowbell. Manning trying to quiet this crowd. Makes the grab. Makes that one.
What's up, lazy to real? Lazy to real?
First down. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Makes a grab and room to run. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
We just beat him once with this same guy I'm playing now. I just beat him. Gotta try to do it again.
To throw, Manning. Oh, they're after him. Going to try to get it himself. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
Man,
This QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up.
oh, good move.
Touchdown,
Good move.
Longhorns. Into the end zone for 6.
Yeah, and the passing game.
Hail State, LD.
We need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the
I
first
figured
half,
one of my...
stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to
I mean, I
heat up,
figured I had two guys there. He juked me, but I figured one of them would make the tackle, but they just watched him. Hill State, Cody.
He'll bring it out. It's Evans. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
All right, a minute, 23 seconds. I think we get ball at half.
As they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Taylor wants to throw it. Floating away. He'll pull it down. Did the work himself. He steps out right at the 40-yard line.
116 on my arm, much love, bro.
Moving toward midfield.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because
Appreciate it.
he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Working that left side now. Strong, firm.
I had a guy wide open. I just couldn't make the throw.
To get to the line quickly for this third down play. A run for the quarterback. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
All right, here we go.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground. On
S.
second down.
Frank, appreciate that follow on TikTok.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He'll try to do it himself. Complete to the right. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field.
I've done that more this year than I've ever done that before.
A little less manageable after that penalty.
28 crew.
Taylor wants to throw. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, the offense is trying to throw for it in their own end on third down, and quarterback receiver not quite on the same page, and they're lucky because that was almost picked off.
He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The run inside. It Smothers. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Hey, fake punt next time.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. They'll give it to Brown. Just make sure to take care of that football. He stopped after a short gain. It'll be third down.
All right, boys. All tied up. 0-0. Let's go. New ball game.
That ball skips through the Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
Coming into this game, man, the focal point was on the running back, right? We've got to stop the running back. Talking to these coaches, they've got to be physical. One guy, two guy, three guys have to get there. Man, they've done an unbelievable job being physical, getting him on the ground, and really shutting a great player down so far this game.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And just
This is highs or whatever the road to college football playoff difficulty is.
Do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job. Nice execution. First down.
Quarterback extends the play. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And that one's too high, out of bounds.
I know Madden changed it to where it wasn't. It was all pro.
To find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half. So
For right games. But I don't know if college did too or.
This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Bought a little time, lets it go. This time it's complete. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Makes the grab. Still on his feet. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Hookem is hooking up with some big plays in the passing game.
Yeah, finding their guys down the field. You think about offenses that Texas usually have, some form of spread, and then find those elite guys on the outside that can win those matchups for you and make those big plays.
I need an interception right here.
On first down, it's 2nd and 9. Fires to the tight end. Turning it on. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together. Putting a drive like this together now.
Man, I'm on defense. Jay Hammond, appreciate that follow on TikTok.
You're going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk, and on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Gets it inside.
Hell State, Bubba.
Now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4.
And I'm not surprised with the run, and I'm not going to be surprised if they run it again, right? This offense now set up. They put a drive together. 1st and goal. Who can be more physical? The line of scrimmage is critically important when the field starts to shrink. Let's see who can bow up and make a play here.
They'll run with Brown. Touchdown, Longhorn. They take the lead with the 6.
The best running back.
Chris, appreciate that follow. Bobby, appreciate that follow on TikTok.
Running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And the PAT.
That's right, Chris.
14-7 lead. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4.
Feel like you've been playing. This is the same guy I just played last game.
Coming out
It
with
matched us up again.
Makes a move. Oh, what vision.
Let's go. Anthony Evans to the house.
They won't get it. It's a touchdown. Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and no way he could. What an explosive return.
Yeah, and those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you can
Guys, we have had Fluff Bothwell, Kyle Ferry,
give them a little crease,
uh,
you could see the speed. You
Demario
don't see
Taylor.
guys back deep. You'll
and Anthony Evans in the stream today.
No. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
They'll corral him and get him
I'm
down.
feeling a little bit better. My voice is not there, but
On the return.
hopefully that'll come around.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Throwing Manning. Rushes on him. Slings it downfield. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Well, I love the effort.
Appreciate it, Eagle Mine.
He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Wants to throw. It's Manning. Stepping to the right. Now he'll fire back into the middle. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In these scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay with their man, but a good job there by the defense.
Quarterback adapting. Fires on the move. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
Well, there's something you don't see very often. The quarterback overthrowing that guy with his type of speed. There aren't a lot of dudes.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So here they come on 4th and long. This play made much more difficult by that third down penalty. Manning to throw for it on 4th. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen.
Let's go, baby.
The football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll move the tight end. Now give it to Flop. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. As they get set to snap,
Hail State, Jackson.
to reach the end of the quarter. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. Can't wait to see how this 4th quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Bluff Bothwell again. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Let's get some speed back here.
The terrain
Try to
gets
get this
rough
edge.
deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Couldn't
Nope.
find any room at all, and he'll lose.
Why'd he call
7
timeout?
on the play. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
Virginia Tech is going to put the ACC and NCAA on notice this year and for the future in a few short months.
Big time kick right there, man. 4th quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead.
They definitely should have beat Texas this year.
To the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or 2 more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
Not nearly as
Matt, appreciate that follow on TikTok.
End zone, he'll be stopped at the 15.
You was at the game? Oh,
Hoping to move the ball on this possession. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. hit hard just as he released
That's
it on
right,
the first
boys.
down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Manning. Back open in the middle. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Manning. Looking down the middle. Intercepted.
Braylon Womack. Braylon Womack's. Let's go. Boom. Hail State.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick. And
Is it worth getting a new game? Yeah, it is.
Great play by the defense.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10.
Hail State, Adam. Yeah, Bill, that's right, man. I don't ring it all the time, but I got people come here. You ever rang a cowbell before?
Tackled and brought
All right,
down
I got one right here.
Good coverage there.
What if he gonna send me a message this game?
Here comes the Texas offense. Giving up that last field goal really ratchets up the sense of urgency for the offense on this drive. They didn't get a push
C
at
plus
all
QB
on
player.
that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry up.
I think at this point of the game now in the second half, down by as many points as they are, it's going to be really hard for the offense to sprinkle in.
You've lived in Starkville for 37 years.
I think
Nice.
you got to be thinking about the passing game now and start trying to identify playmakers out on the perimeter of the field that can get you back in this game.
Here's Arts to throw. He uncorks one deep. Leaping grab for a big gain. What a play all the way inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 20.
It ain't over yet, boys.
Clock stops and we've
We're on a
reached
4-game
the
winning
offense
streak,
offense
user.
looking for anything to cut into this big lead.
Awesome game, and appreciate that follow on TikTok.
Everything on this possession, they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Dropping back, it's Manning. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open.
There we
They
go.
get to him as he throws. And the flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. And the rarely seen illegal forward pass penalty brings up 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's going for the big play. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great
Told y'all it ain't over yet.
Getting in the end zone now, you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something.
He's really gonna send me a message after this game.
Onside to get the football back.
If I
get
beat
back
him.
in this football game.
They got the touchdown they needed. Now trailing by a field goal. They'll line up for the onside kick. He's at the 40. Great place to start for this offense. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Breaks into the open. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a 1st down just outside the red zone. Offense in the sumo set with the big boys. Right back to the well. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their 2nd. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Give to the running back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. The The Longhorns stop the clock for the final time, calling their third timeout.
Texas still got the sin of the Big 12 on them. Oklahoma State playbook in this game is crazy good. I hadn't used it. I'm using Tennessee's. I like Tennessee's playbook.
Just going to keep it after the snap. Brought down inside the 15. Mark it at the 14-yard line. Now a fourth down decision to be made by this offense.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this
Do we take the points or do we seal the game? We got to take the points and make it a touchdown game, don't we?
And just letting you know, we'll run him. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
Arch going forward.
And it's good! Still a one-score game, and they've got a little breathing room.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone.
Great game, man. Appreciate it.
The opening play of this drive. Here's Manning to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. He's got his man, makes the grab. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Back to throw, it's Manning. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Well, it's the fourth quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Man, really good job by the wide receiver understanding. I don't have timeouts. A few extra yards are not going to help my offense, but stepping out of bounds, stopping the clock, getting the first down, continue to keep...
Throws toward the end zone. He's got his man in the back.
Let's go.
He's a little too far out of the back. It's incomplete. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this
Game of the week.
Something good to happen early. To
Makes
get
us
the
5-1 on the day.
Get this crowd involved, and when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I'm liking this new playbook.
I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today,
Boomer Sooner. I'm hate watching. I got you. Congrats on the W. Appreciate it, Samuel. We are 7-1 on the season. Our only loss coming to Oregon. First game of the day today. 5-1 on the day. We got 4 games of this season left. Purple. You can watch on Purple full screen or YouTube.
The old horseshoe, Ohio Stadium in Columbus, Ohio. It's the Mississippi State Bulldogs.
Jackson said I got you on the big screen.
Ohio State
Yeah, same name. Same name on both of those.
Coach Levy before the game. He understands what a challenge this is. Number one, the stadium
Ohio State once again. Yep.
Every time you step foot in this crowd, in this stadium, you have to be at your best from a communication standpoint. This top 25 team will be a challenge, and he understands.
Can you kick return this year in Road to Glory? I hadn't played Road to Glory, but
At the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup.
Smokey Goat, appreciate that follow on the purple out.
Zone 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
I mean, I've been returning kicks in college football playoff.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to
Yeah, this is 27.
conditions. They'll start on the ground with Fluff Bothwell. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Just like we expected, this home crowd getting involved right from the start. Picks up the first down. There's some room.
Let's go, Fluff.
Continues to fight for yards.
Boom. To the house.
Mississippi State. He shed tackles like
I got you on the YouTube. Appreciate it, Chris.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run.
Much less game sound. I can turn the game sound up.
The sidelines all juiced up.
Well, you could draw a line in the
Is that
middle.
better?
You would have hit that thing. And he's going to bring this one out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get
Bo
down
says,
the
go
field
Dogs.
to
Hail
the
State.
19.
Hail State.
Trying to get the edge. It's Jackson. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Throwing, say it. Here comes the heat. It's complete on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Facing a third down and short.
They got even. Oh, for sure. It's definitely going to be improved under Arnett.
Saying from the gun on third down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, this home crowd was so jacked up, so excited to finally get the football after giving up points on the first.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down, Saya throws to the wideout. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. This offense has it with really good field position. Taylor wants to throw it. Buys a little time. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
I mean, you can say that's a quarterback or you can call him a running back. I mean,
Are you out playing quick play or online? I'm playing Road to the College Football Playoff.
His eyes get big and he just explodes through it. Everybody's trying to catch him, trying to get to him, just chewing up yards.
I would appreciate that follow on TikTok.
Quarterback keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll run it with Bothwell. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these
I
situations.
appreciate that follow.
They're gonna play man, they're going to play uptight on you.
I didn't say that already.
I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
Calls his own number. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldog!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge.
I am straight. Yeah, I'm streaming.
Picking up 3 to the 26. So a pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Trying to impose their will with the run. He'll push his way out to the 30.
Yeah, Purple app and YouTube.
Ball sitting right at the 30.
I got you, I got
It'll be 3rd and short. Saying from the gun on 3rd down. Picked off. What a way to set him up. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set.
I didn't know if that was one of them sarcastic questions, you know, that people come in like to ask, or if he was
Quarterbacks have
kind of caught me off guard.
They can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Oh, he's got some space.
You don't never know with TikTok what people's going to ask.
Force him out of bounds. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
No, you're good, man. You're good.
Here's a gift to Bothwell. He'll have enough to give Mississippi State a 1st down. We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the 1st quarter as we take a look at the stats. So 1st down here as they go back to work. They'll give it to him again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
I'm an Austria, but I'm a Mississippi fan. I'm with you.
They are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Now improvising. Unloads to the wideout. Looking for the goal line. He stopped just short of the goal line. But
Whatever, Oscar Mario. 83, I think. 81 or 83.
On the move. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Mississippi State. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
It's Trinidad. I hadn't used Ole Miss. I have not used Ole Miss.
And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
I've played against them a couple times. I just beat them a while ago. I've lost 1 game today, and that was against Oregon.
Deep, he'll bring it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering,
You hadn't
what
played yet?
didn't
I got you.
say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Jay.
Nothing went well in the 1st quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Here's Sayin to throw. Lofts one high and deep. And it slips
What's
through
up,
his
Black
fingers
Ice? Welcome in,
complete.
welcome
That
in.
would
How
have
you doing
been
today?
a huge gain if he could have held on.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
Doing good, man.
Lined up
Doing
in the
good.
gun on third down, Sayin. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying
We
to
are
get it all back after
5-1 on the stream
last
today.
time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Sayin to throw for it on fourth. He's got enough for the first down.
Yep,
and
5-1,
they roll
5-1.
dice and convert.
Lost our
This
first
time
game
for
against
the
Oregon, and we've won 5 in a
They're
row.
showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Out of all the ways to get a first down, that's
Wow.
how the offense chose to do it. I mean, make the mistake, throw the interception, Palmer, but heads-up play, force the fumble, and recover it. First down.
And, David, you know the quarterback's counting his lucky stars. That was a bad decision. That should be the defense's ball. Luckily, they fumble it. His teammates get it back to give him another chance.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. This time it's complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the middle. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception
Let's go.
of the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Making side adjustments here. Taylor wants to throw. Steps away to find some room. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run, but that time they had him all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
Makes the grab. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Shoots it to the left. It's caught. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the 2nd quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hook up there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
Well, this guy's getting himself into a rhythm here early. You just saw a beautiful throw on the previous play.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown.
Let's go.
Dogs.
Hail State. And he quit. Try to fix that record, boys. We're coming back. And crawl back to 500. All them dubs. 8-1. Guys, it's probably gonna be my last game. I gotta take my daughter to softball practice or softball lessons, so.
Glad to have you with us from Davis Wade Stadium in Starkville, Mississippi. It's the Illinois Fighting Illini and the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, I have checked in with the Bulldogs head coach. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Mississippi State ready to kick off to get this game started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Running inside. It's Valentine. Got enough for the first. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. Dropping back, it's Hauser. Bringing the heat. Fires to the big fella. Really nice.
What's up, Landon?
On that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
The run inside. It's Valentine. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line.
I'm liking it so far. Finally kind of
getting
in a little bit of a groove. Started off pretty bad, but I'm 6-1 on the day, so gotta get this record turned around.
Off play action. Finds his big tight end. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Finding a line, I move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it on first down. Fighting off the defender. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Come on, boys. One more stop. Let's go.
Or
two.
Some yards. The offense has gained some momentum, but nice job in their own territory. Backed up. What do? They get after the quarterback and force the predictable passing 3rd and long situation.
Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find it. I mean, you want to find that matchup.
Touchdown, Illini! Fit it in the window for the score.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. He's brought down at the 16.
What's up, locking mailbox installers? I don't remember your name. I know you told me. Tell me what it starts with.
Stands alone, all wide receivers. Taylor wants to
He wants to say Nick.
Moving out of the pocket. Intercepted.
See?
The defense has set him up. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
And this team right
Chad.
now has got to be in some shell shock, right? I mean, you can't start any worse. Your defense allows a touchdown on the opening drive, and on your offensive first play, you throw a pick. You just got to take a deep breath right now. Everything is a tidal wave that you're trying to fight against.
Christian.
It's just going to take
yeah.
one good one to turn this thing around, but this is not the start they were hoping for.
Defense
I remember that
right
now.
there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on
I
that
tried.
play.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like
How you
some people
been,
say,
man?
I run the football to set and throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
That's the end of the period. It's Illinois with the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter.
Good out here in World Cup game last night and got wrecked. I got you.
Back to pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Trying to run, it's Valentine. They'll get him on the ground, but not before Illinois picks up the first down.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd down.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that score.
Just beat Texas twice and Ohio State now getting beat by Illinois. Let's go. Letdown game, I guess.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14. There he goes. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
They'll run play action. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they
Blackout
are really
work.
happy about what's
Yeah, there was an
going on.
update last night.
Built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some
saw it
kind
a
of
while ago.
rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
This is a designed run. Crosses the 35. There he goes. 30. At the 20. Touchdown Bulldogs. Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
This QB just has such a feel. He's so good with these design quarterback runs. He's patient. He allows the holes to develop. He puts his foot in the ground, and in the open field, he's as dangerous as any ball carrier.
He won for the touchdown. Yep.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Scanning the field, it's Hauser. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fellow a little while to get to that area of the field, so you got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time.
Live
Just trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Bennett, appreciate that follow on the purple out.
And now the offense will back it up 5 and try it on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Looking long. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
This guy's catching everything.
Timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Sweet little juke, and he's going to wind up picking up 8. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Just feeds the running back. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outplay themselves, and I think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Quarterback running on the draw. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Bulldogs using their first timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And the defense forced that incompletion with deflection.
Really good coverage by this defense. It's hard to play that slant route. These big bodies, wide receivers.
US
coming in,
Texas.
it's a timing throw with the quarterback, but nice job getting his hands on the receiver, making it hard for him to catch it and batting the football down.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Gonna run it. It's Valentine. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Illinois!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. He'll bring it out. It's Evans. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes.
2-14 close. 2-14 close.
Taylor wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Johnson.
What's up, Brady? Welcome in. Welcome in.
2nd and 5 coming. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Back to pass.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going to run it. Oh,
He do throw a lot, so I see why you're running down. Do you like 27? I do. I do. We started off pretty rough, but we're 6-1 today. Trying to make this comeback.
You could just feel a collective sigh of relief when that ball rolled out of bounds.
Yeah, that defense, they looked excited. You see all those bodies trying to run over and jump on that football? That offense is very lucky that thing trickled out of bounds.
Pocket breaking down. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. The offense changing the play.
14 close.
Quarterback keeps it. Makes it past the marker. He's loose. The 20. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Let's go. Let's go.
Last 4 minutes of the 1st half, first 4 minutes of the 2nd half. That is a time window that oftentimes determines games, and you're seeing it potentially happen here. It was critical the offense was able to go down, drive the field, and score a touchdown here late in the 1st half, knowing they get the ball back first in the 2nd half. And if they go out right away in the 2nd half and good things happen, this game takes on a completely different feel.
Middle linebacker cheating.
Just enough time for 1 final play of the half. Dropping back, it's Hauser. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime.
Hill State, Dylan Dean. Chris Evans, Hill State. How you losing to Illinois? I don't know, man. I just beat Texas twice.
Illinois has it teed up.
Ohio State twice. Now I'm losing to Illinois. Just started off rough. He scored, and then my first pass, KT overthrew my receiver right
On the move from inside his
in the. He only had
looking
20
for
yards
some
to go to
running
score,
room,
so
but
we're trying to
not
make the
much to be
comeback.
found as he stopped at the 18.
Where you from? Southeast Mississippi.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half.
You're from
so
Columbus?
Let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
I got
I
you.
love getting that
I got-
break at half to go
I got
talk
family
with
in
my
Columbus.
coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain, so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
They want to run this quarterback. Got enough for the first. Might have a chance. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. The Bulldogs headed quickly to the line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Pulls it in. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
30 minutes from God's
This offense
country.
is just so
Start
dynamic
Vegas.
because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Now on the move. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
We'll send the tight end in motion. They'll give it to Fluff. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football, look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Mississippi State lines up with a 1st and goal. Looks as if he's going to run it. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And they take it in for 6 more points. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter.
And that's a really nice job by this offense, man. This is the part of the field, man. When the field shrinks, it's goal to go. I've got to be more physical, and when I got a QB that can do this,
brand new ball game.
an extra blocker, you better be ready for it for a defense. They weren't. He gets physical, pounds the ball into the end zone. Nice execution by the offense.
So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the 3rd. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Valentine.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Got 8 on 1st down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. The give to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And you know what? The best 3rd down offenses don't get the 3rd down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You could tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard. Got a nice gain, popped one, got a 1st down. Who needs 3rd downs if you can just pound it down their throat on 2nd down?
On the run, it's Valentine. Maybe a crease. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Got him downfield. Hits the crease. Touchdown Illini. And that one will put him up here in the 2nd half.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
And he made the extra point without problem. On the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped.
Boys be dragging them. We're 6-1, 6-1 today with the Bulldogs.
This drive from their own 18-yard line. He'll take it himself. Hard running there. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down.
I've been struggling, but today we kind of doing a little better.
Taylor wants to throw it. Under fire. They stop him.
Oh, I thought I was running a QB blast still. I realized I changed my
That's
play.
the end of the quarter, and Illinois has the lead here. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Here comes the fourth.
Saw me yesterday? Yeah, I was struggling yesterday.
Who makes the winning plays to take home that W? Quarterback will keep it. Could be an alley. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. This quarterback part of their running game. Really good running, gets it into the red zone.
Yeah, they had an update last night.
Mississippi State going up tempo. On the move. Got some room into the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldog. The Bulldogs answer right back with a score of their own.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Gets it out fast. He will not get there.
What's the Illinois guy doing?
2-point conversion try, and they still trail by 1 here in the 4th. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Illinois offense returns to the field. That last touchdown drive tightened this one up, and we'll see what these guys can do coming down the stretch. Turning it on. Picks up the first down. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The Illini right back in the lead. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water,
Wow.
and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just handle the
Neither
ball
one of you can stop the run, no.
big plays like this.
And I had
Run game, man, does it make
I done the little
And the extra
adjustment
point was
to
good finish
stop
things off.
inside run. They wouldn't know. I guess he kind of.
Fielded in the end
I guess he
zone,
cut it
it's
outside, but
He was looking for some running
Illinois
room.
nice.
Much to be found as
It's my
he
first
stopped
time playing
at
them.
the 18. Mississippi State comes out on offense to start the drive. After giving up that score on the last possession, now they need a touchdown and the 2-point conversion to tie things up. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Taylor wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Black. Finding some room. The 20. Inside the...
oh, this is my last game of the day. I gotta take my daughter to
They broke away from the defense.
softball
and they
practice,
couldn't catch it.
softball lessons.
The Bulldogs answer right back with a score of their own.
Yeah, I tell you what, great Great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field. You get the score. Now what's your two-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the fourth quarter when you need the two-point conversion?
From the gun, looking for a man. He barges his way into the end zone for the two, and we are locked up here in the middle. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. And it'll come out to the 25.
Chase Kitty, appreciate that follow on the purple out.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with exactly where you want to be. Breaks into the open. Really
Who is
good
this
job
running
to
back?
pick up a
Goodness
chunk of
gracious.
yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Gets loose in the middle. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball.
Who
The
is this?
score
Anybody?
what it
Is this
right
running
now.
back
You
good?
don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Running inside. It's Valentine.
Oh my goodness. Where is my
He's got the first down.
defense
This offense
at?
is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's
I mean, what am I supposed to do? I'm playing inside run.
They've got to do a better job
And
of affecting
they're
this
not
defense, getting some
stopping nothing.
penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a first down on every single play they run.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy.
This is Road to College Football Playoff.
On that run. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Find maybe some room here. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Mississippi State calls the second of its 3 timeouts. The Brain Trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Looking for a crease to the left. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Final timeout taken by the Bulldogs. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on fourth down. Tries to get it on the ground. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop.
Low man wins. Defense.
I ain't run cover 4 the whole drive.
You saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He finds enough room to get it over the 10-yard line, and he's down at the 13. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
Man, the clock is not our friend right now. The first down stops it. That is great. We got to get some chunk yardage plays, make some hay while this clock's running out.
Right on the money. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
And that is perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays, don't want to give up those first downs, and just make that clock run.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. A designed run for the quarterback. Not a little grass. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Bulldogs pound.
Guys, how do you snap? How do you spike the ball?
Taylor wants to throw it. He fires a bullet to the right. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
How's today's record going? I'm 6-1. R3. So it's not circle no more.
Fastest players in all of college football, and they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. At that time, they were able to force an incompletion.
They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10.
Press R3 out of the pocket.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Throws to the wideout. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game.
Tennessee's playbook.
Effort on the final play of regulation, but we've got more football ahead. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well back and
What's
forth,
up, Jungle Critter? Yeah, we're 6-1 today.
Free football, Jesse.
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these 2 teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
First play of the first possession of OT. On the delay, it's Valentine. He never had a chance on the draw tackle.
Someone said they didn't do K1 right. His accuracy's not great.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
To throw, it's Hauser. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And how good is it for a quarterback to have a running
Sooner,
back
dude.
that
Appreciate the
not only can
roses.
dump it off to, but can actually be dangerous as a
AJG.
receiver.
Appreciate that.
Agreed, Reese. It's not just check downs or screens or swing routes
Lightning
or
bolt.
flat routes. This guy can get vertical. And he can all of a sudden start stressing defenses in the 2nd level. What a
He's
weapon
going to take
this
us to
have
the
as a
promised land this year, 6-6. No, we're going to win 7 or 8 this year.
Red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to fire. If he runs this back, this game's over. Looking for more room.
Let's go.
The 50.
Let's go, Isaac Smith, to the house. Let's go.
That'll do it. A pick six
Hill State.
victory. Just
Let's go.
one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points. And now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What are you doing in interception? First guy blocked.
All right, guys, that's going to be my last game of the afternoon. I got to take my daughter to softball lessons.
Nice blocking, nice
So-
interception, nice return for the touchdown.
We'll end the stream today with a record of 7-1. Hill State, Courtney. We end the stream with Camario was in here earlier. Anthony Evans came in. Fluff Bothwell came in. Al Ferry came in. All of them came in the stream today. So this season we beat Louisville, we beat Alabama, we lost to Oregon, we beat Miami, Ohio State, Ole Miss, Texas, Ohio State, and Illinois. We got 2 games left of the current season. So anyway, appreciate y'all coming in, and not positive if I'll stream tonight or not. I'm gonna try to, but it'll be later. Drink you some hot tea, my man. I ain't even got any hot tea. I hope y'all have a great afternoon. Appreciate the support, and we'll catch y'all next time, guys. Hopefully tonight. Hill State. God bless.